Humanity Evolve. My name is Jose. How's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Hope you guys are meditating and connecting to source. You know we love you, we miss you, we want you to come home. You know what I'm saying? Quick shout out, man. Shout out to my subscribers. I love y'all, man. Shout out to source, bro. I fucking love you, God. Let me stay right there for a second. I know I normally keep going, but listen. I hear when I was growing up, I heard a lot of people say thank you to God, right? That was on TV. Everybody says thank you to God, right? And I've always heard people say it and, contradict what they say with their actions, right? So when I say thank you to God, you know, it's different for me, man, because I actually met God. You feel me? Like I'll be hanging out with God. You feel me? I'll be talking to God on a regular basis. So I really, really love this nigga or whatever it is, right? Like I got nothing. Like I was never like. Let me put it like this. I have never experienced true love in this world since I've been here, right? So just let's talk about this for 1 second. I never experienced true love in this world since I've been here. So no matter how hard I tried to love and be loved, I always played my part and I loved, right? But I was never loved, right? So I never truly experienced it until you know, God touched me with His love, and I actually felt what it feels like to be loved unconditionally, right? And that feeling, changed me as a person. Like it really changed me as a person completely. Like I did a whole 180, bro. Like I was going this way, and when God touched me with that love, and I felt it, bro, I turned around. And I started walking towards God. Like, all right, hold on, I need that, right? That's what I've been looking for my whole life. So I really, really deeply mean that shit when I talk to Source. That's what I'm trying to say, right? So shout out to my ancestors. I fucking love y'all niggas, man. Shout out to my angel guys, my spirit guys, and my demon guys. I fucking love y'all niggas. Shout out to my archangels. I love y'all niggas, man. Shout out to the universe. Shout out to the Galactic Federation. And shout out to Be Everything. I fucking love y'all niggas, man. You hear me? So listen, man. Today I'm gonna go pretty deep, right? Into my life. Let's talk about my life, right? Because people wanted to end it. So since people wanted to end it, I want to talk about it, right? So let me tell you what I learned so far on this journey. As far as like y'all heard my intro, right? So I shout out Source, I shout out my ancestors, right? So I'm gonna stop on the ancestors, right? So I always heard about the ancestors, the people that came before me, the people, they never really told us the truth about our ancestors. Like they told us about their ancestors, right? We learned about their ancestors. We never learned about our ancestors. So we really don't even know who our ancestors are, right? We were never taught properly about them. So how do you teach a civilization about indigenous people? Right? We're the ones that created this place, right? We created the planet. So we indigenous, right? So if our ancestry is indigenous, then how do we trace that if it's not available to us, right? Because they didn't make anything available to us, right? Like they gave us this fake history, right? White history. This is what they gave us. I'm not trying to be racist. This is what they gave us, right? They gave us white history. They gave black people Black History Month, right? They gave Spanish people the Puerto Rican Day Parade, right? This is what they did, right? And white people is history. Like we know all about them. We know all about George Washington. You know what I'm saying? We know all about all the white people. We don't know shit about the three people they gave us: Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, right? And whoever the fuck the third guy is, right? Because there's probably not even three. It might just be two. Was Thomas Edison black? I don't remember. Right? But listen, my whole point of saying this is that, on this journey, I've learned that our ancestors are everything in existence, right? So if you really, really think about it, we are the ancestors, We are the ancestors because we never died. We never died. So we were here before. And we were here before that. And we were here before that. So if you really, really, if you really want to get technical, we history, we the ones who was the slaves. We are the slaves. Like if there were slaves, we were the slaves, right? And whatever there was before the slaves, that was us too. Whatever there was before that, that was us too, right? We was here in all different forms, bro. All throughout time, we've been here. We never left. You understand? We energy, so the energy stays here. So with this mindset, I'm the ancestors. This is the only thing that's logical to me. We the ancestors. So, with that said, you know, there are other ancestors. We're not like I'm not the only one. You feel me? Like there's millions of us, right? They gotta be. So there's ancestors in the spirit realms, right? And they help us. They really fucking help us, bro. Listen to what I'm telling you, man. They help us, right? You gotta talk to them because they hear you, right? Now, you could talk to the universe without speaking, right? You could talk to the universe without speaking, but you gotta speak to your ancestors. You gotta really speak to your ancestors because they can't read your mind, right? So at least this is what I was taught to understand, right? This is the way I understood it. So when I speak to the universe, I could speak mentally to the universe because thoughts are vibrations and vibrations echo, right? And once you have that thought, it echoes out of your mind and into it goes up, right? And the vibrations, right? It goes out, the vibration goes out. So everything can see and absorb or hear or see that vibration. You know what I'm saying? And if you're vibrating high enough, you'll receive that information, right? Because it's gonna hit you eventually. It's gonna vibrate. It vibrates eternally, right? This is why I'm telling you, your thoughts can be seen. Your thoughts can be, you know what I'm saying? Your thoughts can be read. Like, it's a vibration, bro. Right? So this is something that I can do, and this is something that we can do. So this is why I tell y'all your thoughts are, don't think your thoughts are private because your thoughts are not private, bro. Right? Just because you think that person can't see your thought, it doesn't matter, bro. The minute you had that thought, that shit went into your records, bro. That shit went into your story. Like, it's like how Garfield got the three dots, and he thinks his paragraphs and shit. That's you, right? The minute you have that thought, you're getting the three dots with the big cloud with the words in it, saying everything you was thinking, so that whoever's watching us right now could read that, right? But you're not thinking on that level. You're not thinking that deep into this shit. So, you know, I'm trying to make you aware, of what's really going on here, nigga. Like, whenever you have a thought, you get three dots, boop, 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 and you get a cloud with a bubble, and whatever thought you had, nigga, is spelled out for anybody to see. So always think about that when you're thinking. I need y'all to think about that when you're thinking because this is a fact, right? Just like our words are vibrations, right? Our words are vibrations. When we speak words, they vibrate out, right? It echoes out, vibrates out, right? So it keeps vibrating eternally. It doesn't stop. You understand? So same rule applies to your thoughts. And I told y'all before, like, look, I believe simply because of my experiences, I believe that we robots. Right now, everybody and their mama think that I'm crazy because I said that, right? But listen to me, because remember, man, everybody fears what they don't understand or they reject it, right? So I'm not gonna talk about something if I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? I'm not stupid. I'm not gonna make a fool of myself. You understand? I would never do that to myself. I respect myself too much and I love myself too much to embarrass myself. So with that said, bro, I took a journey. I'm on a journey, right? And throughout this journey, I had many, many experiences. And I'm having experiences to this day. Like every day I have experiences. So Sometimes I talk about them, because at the end of the day, if you're watching my channel, I need you to be comfortable with my content I be talking about. That way you can understand me when I be saying certain things. Because, you know, you guys got to get familiar with this stuff. This stuff exists. It's real. It's not fake. It's not fake, bro. We live in a fake place, and that it's like, bro, there's various ways to look at this shit. How do you convince a robot that it's a robot? Right? That's Mission Impossible. Alone. Right? Alone. Right? But not only that, how do you convince a world of people who believe that they are real, that they're not? Right? How do you convince a civilization and explain to them that they're not real? Or the place they're in is not real? You know, the world would be devastated. Right? And this is why they don't want to tell nobody nothing. Like I'm telling y'all, man, this is the reason they don't want to speak on this shit. It's too devastating. It is too devastating, bro. Imagine finding out everything's fake. Imagine finding out this is not even your body. You could change your body like you change clothes. Right? Because you don't die. Your energy. Your fucking energy, bro. So let me explain this to y'all, in a way where it's a little bit different than what you used to, right? But I'm gonna break it down to you so I could try to get you on the same page with me, right? So let's talk about this. I'm not gonna go too far back because I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't remember the fucking names of these people. I don't remember how long ago it was, right? All I know is we needed to mine gold for our planet, right? Or let's just say our gods, right, needed to mine gold for their planet, right? And they discovered Earth. They were traveling all through the universe, right? They were looking for gold. They discovered Earth, right? And they came over here and they started to harness the gold and bring it back. Right? I think it was Nibiru, right? I believe. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But they were bringing the gold back over there because they needed to keep the planet alive with the gold. So they made a few trips bringing the gold from Earth back to the planet, you know what I'm saying? And they were talking about, how difficult of a job it is to mine the gold. The gods got tired of doing the work. The gods didn't want to do the work no more. So they needed to create, something to do the work, right? So they created various different versions of us, trial and error, until they made a version of us that can reproduce. That way they don't have to keep creating us. You understand? So through trial and error, because there was various different versions of us before we came to this version, right? They created these gods, right? So, boom, they created these gods. These gods were able to reproduce, right? But not 100%, right? So, two of the gods decided that they were going to, join together to create the ultimate God, which is what they did, right? So, two gods made it, right? That wasn't supposed to. This was against the rules. For some reason, this was against the rules. But they did it because God was very mad with them. But they did it, right? And they created us, right? We came in the picture. So, here's what they did. Because God was upset that they created us because, they made us more powerful than them, you could say, right? They made us more powerful than them. So, we took the planet, we was mining the gold for them, right? We took care of everything. We mined the gold for them, we brought it back to the planet for them. We did everything for them, right? And one of our brothers wanted his own robots, right? And he created them. He found a way to create them. But he wasn't here because he got banished. We banished him from here. So he was on another planet. But he was able to create them. He created them, right? And then they took a portal and they came over here. And our brother knows, our brother knows what's the deal with us. They created us. So they found they knew they couldn't defeat us, right? But what they could do is trick us. So they tricked us. And this is how we shrunk because we was big. We was, there's all types of shit. Like if you can imagine it, you can become it. Just listen to what I'm telling you. If you can imagine it, you can become it. That's how powerful the body is. It can change. It can physically change shapes. It can become anything you want it to become. Your body is capable of this. You understand? The reason why you're not seeing, the possibilities is because you're not treating your body the way it's supposed to be treated. You're not treating it like it's technology. You know what I'm saying? Do you feed a cheeseburger into your fucking PlayStation? Right? Do you fucking feed your phone a cheeseburger or chicken? No, right? Because it's technology. Well, think of yourself as the same shit. You're technology. You don't need that. You know what I'm saying? That's making your system process stuff it's not really supposed to be processing. You know what I'm saying? You information. You're a robot. You process information. You're supposed to just process information. But you're processing all this junk. So as long as you're processing junk, how can you unlock anything or, create anything that, if that you want because your body's busy. It's busy. It's doing something harder. Right? But if you're able to change your diet, right, and take the junk out and only take in what you need, right, which I'm not going to say is easy because, I eat, right, but I do fast. You feel me? Like, and I always fast for 3 days, you know what I'm saying? And it's a water fast. I drink water, I get thirsty. I got to stay hydrated. But I won't eat shit. I won't eat nothing. You understand? Like, I won't eat nothing. Like, I'll shit until nothing comes out. And I'm basically just farting all day, like, right? But that's how you got to do this shit, and you got to really become familiar and accustomed to being this way because at the end of the day, you're a fucking robot. So you really need to learn how to make this a lifestyle and understand that your body has needs that you're not giving to it, right? So the needs of your body is not being met on a daily basis. Because you want to eat, right? Now, there's another version of robots. You know what I'm saying? And there's many different versions of robots. Let me say that, right? But the version our brother created, they tricked us, and they pretty much run the world right now, right? So this is history that, as I understood it, the way I was taught. So this is what I believe happened. And this is the story I was told. You watch the Anunnaki movie. Like I really believe the Anunnaki movie is like that's what really happened, bro. Like if it's not close, it's got to be close as fuck to that because that story made a lot of fucking sense to me as far as why we were created. You know what I'm saying? The only thing they left out is the fact that we're robots, right? They never put that in there. They never said that. You understand? But they don't want to disclose that information. But nigga, if I can connect to the TV. If my body can connect to the TV, I am technology, bro. I will say this eternally because it's a fact. If I can connect to a TV, bro, if I can connect to your mind, bro, I'm technology. I'm technology, bro. I shouldn't be able to do that. But I can do that, right? Which means I unlocked it, right? Which means I'm technology. It's like a video game character, bro. You gotta unlock abilities. You gotta do certain things to unlock abilities. We're in a fucking video game. Right? But y'all don't want to hear that part neither. That's a hard one to take in. Right? But it's a fact. It's a fact. Right? Dude, I had these experiences, bro. And that's the only thing that makes sense to me. And then, I'll be going on these journeys, bro. Y'all have no idea what it's like to literally switch realities. Like, switch realities completely, bro. You'll be in a whole different form, bro. Like, I won't even be the body no more. Like, I'll be a fucking orb. Right? This shit is weird. But it's dope. It's fucking dope, right? And I want to express to y'all that, I was always a wild dude. Like, I was always quiet, right? I'm quiet. I keep to myself. I just maintain, right? I'm very responsible, right? I maintain my life. So I've always been curious, and I've always done some wild shit, right? Because that's just me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see, right? So going to these places and having these experiences, man, it's fucking amazing. And I would love, to have more people over there. That because there's people there now, right? But they ain't been there, right? And they happy as shit to see me. You know what I'm saying? Holy shit, one of the Earthlings are here. You feel me? Like, we ain't have one of these niggas here in a minute. But then you got some of us that know how to get over there, and they over there. I'm not the only one over there. You feel me? Like, there's other people. It's just not many of us over there, right? So we want to bring more people, right? We want to bring more people naturally, right? Because that's reality. That's where you go. Like, when you leave this place, that's where you go, bro. Right? So you can get familiar with it now, right? That way, if your character ever runs out of energy, right? At least you know how to navigate that world too, because it exists, right? Upon many others. So I know nobody's really giving y'all this kind of information because people don't really know. Like, what I'm seeing a lot, and what I'm like, I really stopped watching people's videos as far as, like, learning about the rest of what I already know. Because, bro, if I really got a question, I'll ask my father. I'll ask God, and he'll tell me. He'll tell me what I want to know. So I really have no reason to even dig anymore, as far as watching the YouTube videos I used to watch. But it's very informative. It's very informative, man. And a lot of times they guessing. That's another problem, is they guessing. So you gotta really dig and really, you can't take everything for fact. The only reason why I could take things for fact is because I have experiences. You know what I'm saying? And these things are real. Like, these shits happen, bro. They happened. I was there, right? So holy shit, nobody knows about this. Nobody knows about this. So I gotta let my people know about this shit. But it's a deep rabbit hole. It's a really deep fucking rabbit hole, right? So everybody's gonna say I'm crazy before y'all realize the genius I am, which is fine. Like, I'm with it. I told God I got no problem with it, bro. If everybody's gonna think I'm crazy, in the end they're gonna see I wasn't wrong. So let me just talk my shit, because I know, nigga, I know, man. Listen, I know. I found out. Right? I learned how to leave the body, bro. Right? Who could do that, nigga? You could leave your body. You could go outside and explore the world as an orb. Did you know you could do that? Right? But they didn't teach us, bro. They didn't teach us. So this is why I gotta break it down to you, man, because people tell you to fast, right? People tell you to fast, people tell you to change your diet, but they don't really explain to you the reasons you need to do these things. And they don't really explain to you how important it is to do these things. And they don't really explain to you the benefits, right? Yeah, you get muscular, if you work out, and you keep a nice figure because you're not eating much. You eat, what I'm saying? You're taking in what you gotta take in. But at the end of the day, if you want to fly, right? If you want to be invisible, if you want to, like, whatever it is you can conjure up in that mind of yours. If you really want to be able to have total control of your body, you need to show your father that you have total control of your body, right? So he's not going to give you these abilities if you're not mentally capable of handling them, because you're going to kill a lot of people, right? We can't have that. So this is why, you gotta let Source break you down and build you back up. That way, when he does give you those blessings, you're not gonna be out here doing nothing retarded in the name of God. You feel me? So even though what's given can be taken away really fast, right? So you gotta really think about that too. But once you get on God's team, you're not gonna wanna leave, bro. Like, I promise you, bro. Like, listen to me, nigga. Everybody betrayed me, right? Everybody, bro. Everybody. Do you know how that feels? Right? Co-workers, friends, people I thought were my friends, people I thought was my family. Right? Right? My own mom. Bro, everybody. Right? The list goes on. Right? I can keep going. And then not only this, but they tried to kill me multiple times. Multiple times. And they are trying to this day. Right? I can't go to the police and say, hey man, they're doing witchcraft on me, go arrest them. Right? I can't do that. And I'm not going to sit here and learn how to be a witch because I don't want to be a fucking witch. Right? I'd rather be a god. Fuck that, man. So if my father tells me, just do you, bro. Don't even worry about it. Right? Say your affirmations. Keep rebuking me. You're going to be fine. Then I'm going to do it. Yes, sir. Sir, yes, sir. You know, and I get to keep dancing with the universe. I get to keep obtaining information. I get to keep upgrading my fucking body. And I'm trying to teach y'all niggas how to do it. And y'all want to attack me. Y'all niggas want to attack me. Y'all want to take me out. If y'all take me out, who's going to teach you? You? Huh? You can't even teach yourself. You can't even train yourself to love God. If you love God, you wouldn't be doing what you're doing. What does that say about you? I'm talking to all of y'all niggas, man. I'm talking to all of y'all witches and warlocks who's attacking me. How are you a person of God? And if you're not a person of God and you're an atheist, why are you attacking another being, bro? Like, what is wrong with you? Who do you think you are? That's what I'm going to say. Who the fuck do you think you are? Why you can't live your life and mind your business? You understand? I'm not here trying to play puppet master, nigga. If you want to have a kid, go have a fucking kid. Control your kid. Create your kid. Right? Don't interfere in another person's life because of how you feel. Fuck your feelings. Your emotions get the best of you. You let your emotions get the best of you. You let your emotions control you. How weak are you? Because that's a very weak individual. If a person gets upset and snaps the snap of a finger, you have a serious problem. Right? Like, you don't have no control over yourself. So why would you be granted anything? And not only that, you know, you're a very, very toxic individual. The fact that you resort to witchcraft and spell work to try to interfere in someone's life, you know, don't y'all think y'all get sentences? Like, how you know how they give us jail time out here for being stupid? Don't you think you get the same thing when you go from here? You don't think you're going to have to stand before God and stand there with all your actions? And you got to explain that shit? How you think you're going to feel when you got to explain to God why you kept attacking God? Because you attacking God, nigga, you're not attacking me. I work for God. Remember, I work for God. You know how when you join the military, you become the government property, right? Like when I was in the military, if anybody hit me, that was a felony charge. Because I'm government property, right? That's how it was when I was in the Navy. That's how it is when you're in the Navy. Or I should say in the military, right? You become government property. So if anybody does anything to you, it's an automatic felony. Right? So if I work for God, right? Now we're not talking about the military no more. If I work for God, what does that say? What does that say? What do you think the consequences are for attacking me? Huh? What do you think is going to happen? This is why I don't worry. Because I understand the rules of the game. And I understand what happens when you go. Believe me when I tell you, I fully understand what happens when you go. So, can you do what I did? Huh? Can you do what I continue to do? Because you know every attack that you sent to me is going right back. I don't know why you keep sending them. They don't even touch me. Like they don't even, I told you, sometimes I sit with them. But at the end of the day, what you gonna do when it comes back for you? Because I remember the experiences. They weren't good experiences. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I was smiling through the whole thing. Nah, there was some terrifying experiences. Very fucking terrifying, man. You know? You have to really, really have control over your mind because they really try to drive you crazy. And this is them, So you guys got to answer for that. Right? This is why I don't care. Like, do what you going to do, bro. You're going to answer for that, right? So I'm trying to tell people, look, you got to repent, right? Repent, bro. That's your best way. The best thing for you to do, look, let me show you. Take your fucking wand, right? Take your wand, abracadabra, take your wand and put it the fuck down. Right? Stop playing with the toy. This is a game that you already lost the game. Let me say it like that. You already lost the game. All of y'all niggas. And y'all should be, I would be ashamed of myself if I had to call up my friends to, hey man, let's do a ritual on this bitch. And she's kicking all our asses all the time. Right? I wouldn't want to call my friend and say, hey man, let's try it again. Like, nah, nigga, fuck you. She fucking me up, man. Right? This is y'all. And y'all niggas don't learn. Even the people who swear to God that they God. I whipped your motherfucking ass, didn't I? How do you feel? How does it feel to know you failed? How does it feel to know you can't win? That's the real question. That's really the real question. How does it feel to know you can't win? You think you're fighting Jose. You really think you're attacking Jose. I told y'all killed that nigga, man. Jose died, man. We took over the vessel. I told y'all this. But once again, y'all don't believe. Y'all don't believe. That's your problem. Y'all don't believe in shit. Not even because you're taking the actions to do these things, and they're all being rejected, and you're acting like you don't know what the fuck's going on, right? Now you confused. I don't understand. Why? I don't understand. What don't you understand? I work for God. God protects His workers. The same way the government protects the military. Right? We fucking angels, nigga. I'm an earth angel. I told y'all this. And y'all still attacking me. So y'all hear this? I'm an earth angel, right? And my family's attacking me spiritually with witchcraft. How does this work? What the fuck part of the game is this? Right? Who created this part of the game? I'm an earth angel. Oh shit, let's kill him. We can't let the earth angel wake up other earth angels. This is my family. You should be ashamed of yourselves, man. All of y'all niggas. I'm disappointed in all of y'all, man. Like I really don't believe in my heart that I'm a part of that family. There's no way. Bro, there's no fucking way I could be a part of that family. There's no way, bro. I'm nothing like these people, man. There's no fucking way, bro. These people kill people for money. Insurance money, bro. Insurance policies. This is what they do, and they're proud of it. Or actually, they're not proud of it because they're very mad that I'm talking about it. They don't want to get caught. Why'd you do it? You know I love my grandmother. You know how much I love my grandmother? Huh? Do you know I spoke to my grandmother? Shirley, Debbie, Lily. You know I know what y'all did to her, right? My grandmother fell sick and went to the hospital. And these females, these people, her daughters, decided to do a ritual on her to drive her crazy. And she went crazy. And she died. Right? And she left me money. And they took it. They took all of it. They didn't give me $1. And they tried to do the same thing to me. Listen to me. They tried to do the same thing to me. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Fuck all y'all niggas, man. So throughout the last few months, various different people tried to kill me. First, it was my baby mother. She was the first one who tried to kill me. Right? Then it was one of my coworkers. Then it was my boss. Right? Then it was my ex-best friend. Right? Niggas I thought was, I thought we was like family. Right? At least that's how people acted. But when the time when the time came to really show and prove, niggas attacked me. Niggas tried to take me out of jealousy, bro. Simply because I started doing this. I want to teach my people. All of a sudden, that's a problem. People can't fuck with me no more because I represent God now. I represent God, so I'm an outcast. That's crazy. So, my mother put me out when I was 15 years old. Right? The story she told everybody was I pushed her. So she threw me out. That's not what happened. What happened was she had a boyfriend. And he was new in her life. Right? And I was hungry. So at the time I was smoking cigarettes. Right? But I never asked her for money for cigarettes. So I said, Ma, can I get $5? I want to go buy me a can of spaghetti. I'm gonna buy me 2 cans of spaghetti. She said, I ain't got it. I said, Ma, I'm hungry, man. She said, I'm not gonna buy your cigarettes for you. I said, I'm not buying cigarettes. I'm buying food. I'm hungry. I got cigarettes. Right? So she didn't give me the money. She didn't want to hear it. So her boyfriend came home from work, right? Later on that day, this nigga came home from work. And he said, yo, Ma, you can buy me some weed. And she gave this nigga $20. I watched this. So I said, damn, Ma, really? Like, really, bro? Like, I asked you for $5, nigga, I was fucking hungry, man. I had to eat, like, bread and butter type shit. Like, because you gonna buy this nigga weed, bro? That's fucked up, man. So she didn't like how I was talking to her, so she slapped me. My neighbor was there. She slapped me. I was gonna slap her back, bro. I raised my hand to slap her back, bro. And he grabbed my arm. He said, nah, chill. Let's go. And we left, right? She never let me back in the house. I got all my stuff out and I went to Debbie's house, right? Where my life was manipulated even more, right? So once I discovered that she was, manipulating shit and trying to fuck with me, I said, fuck you, and I left her house too, right? So my experience with these people hasn't been great. And I don't really know these people. They don't know me neither. Like, we don't know each other. They know when I was a kid, when I was 15. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen them sporadically throughout my life. So these people have no fucking clue who I am or what I'm about. They don't know me. So this is how they treated me. You understand? So there's I had a lot more experiences that's negative with my mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, she always would cause problems in my life. Constantly, bro, constantly. So I had to stay away from her. Like, I learned to not call her. I learned to just fuck you, man, because every time I fuck with you, something happens. Every single time, it never fails, man. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped fucking with her. Like, nah, I want to do with you, man. You feel me? And I was gonna keep it that way. My intention was to keep it that way. But on this journey, I gotta listen, because I'm not listening to nobody but my Father, right? God. I'm listening to God. So God told me, I need you to go over there. I need you to go over there, and I need you to, experience your mom. How she treats you. See what she's doing. See, find out what happened with your family. So I did this. I stood at her house like 2.5 months, almost 3 months, right? So I got to see a lot. Man. And finding out she was a witch, bro, like, I knew it. I knew it, bro. Like, my first night there, bro, she was in my energy, bro. I saw her face in my dreams. And the next day I said, Ma, why was you in my energy? And she's like, what are you talking about? I said, I saw you, man. Why was you there? You got no business there. You know what I'm saying? She says, I don't know what you're talking about. She said, I said, yes, you do, and that better be the last time I see you, man. So after that, she started wearing a mask, but she was still doing it. What she don't know is I read energy. So the same energy I'm looking at is the same energy I'll be seeing. Your energy, stupid. And I read it. And I told you this. So she kept fucking with me, right? And she one day she was like, "You want me to do your laundry?" I said, "Sure, go ahead." She was gonna wash my laundry in hot water, all my clothes in hot water to shrink everything I had, bro. I said, "Why, what you doing? No, you're gonna fuck my clothes up. I ain't got that much clothes." But she was trying. I caught her trying to do it. Like, why would you do that? How old are you? Like, why would you do that to me, man? You know what I'm saying? But she was about to do it, right? When I was a kid, I was afraid of water bugs. And one day I was taking a shower. I come out the shower. Mind you, I've never seen a water bug in this woman's house, bro. But I come out the shower and there's a dead water bug on the floor right in front of the door. So I stepped over. I said, "Yo, there's a water bug over there. You might want to go, take care of it." She says, "Oh no, I'm scared of those." I said, "Yeah, me too. I ain't touching this, so I don't know what you're gonna do, but I'm about to leave." So I left. I got dressed and I fucking left. Why would you put a water bug there? Like, you really think I'm stupid, man? Like, this is her, bro. This is my mother. She thinks I'm fucking stupid, right? But this happened. So boom, she started poisoning my food, bro. Right? And I found this out because, I'm healthy. I'm healthy, right? I don't got no health problems, right? And one day I eat her food, bro, and next thing I know, I can't shit for like 4 days. Like, what the fuck? And I feel my stomach getting fatter, right? And I'm like, "Yo, bro, like, why the food's not digesting? My food's not digesting. This is not making any sense." Right? So I had to fast, right? I fasted to get myself out of that shit, right? But I caught it because, bro, like, this never happened before. This never happened before. So it's gotta be the food. She's doing something to the food. So I stopped eating the food. Then all of a sudden, bro, I put my head on the pillow and I would have to sneeze. Right? So I know something's being put on the pillow, bro. And this never happened before. But this was constantly happening to me over there. So, I knew what was going on. Right? And while I was over there, I got to talk to my grandmother. So let me tell y'all about that. I got to talk to my brother Josh too. So let me tell y'all about that. So this is how I found out that my family was doing, insurance policies on family members and doing rituals to take them out if they got sick or maybe they planned it, right? So I can't really tell you because, at the end of the day, I only know about one, which is my grandmother, right? And my brother possibly, because my brother told me, mommy did him dirty. So, I believe he was sick and she did her little ritual on him, right? And there's no way for me to check the records, but she might have took insurance policy on him before he died. Somebody should look into that, right? Who took out an insurance policy on my grandmother, right? What happened to her will? What happened? Like, I want to see all this information. I would love to find out this information, right? Because these people have a long history of doing this shit. There's been quite a few deaths in my family, bro. And you know what really made me think about this shit is everybody's cremated. Why is everybody cremated? You telling me nobody wanted to get buried? Nah, grandma said she wanted to get cremated. I don't believe that, man. I really don't believe that. But what I did realize was that everybody's cremated. Like, holy fuck, y'all really cremated everybody? Bro, what y'all hiding? Right? So how can I look into this? Right? Because this is some serious shit. And they tried to do it to me. Man, fuck y'all niggas, man. They tried to do it to me. And they expect me to stay quiet about it, man. Fuck y'all niggas, man. You understand? You want somebody to go, nigga, you go. I ain't going nowhere. Fuck y'all niggas, man. Do that shit to my face, man. This shit got me mad, man. You understand? Because these people are supposed to be people that love me. They supposed to love me. They supposed to be my family. Right? And they can't even be, if you're not going to be cool with me, fine. But don't sit there and fuck with me, man. Y'all sitting there doing witchcraft on me, casting spells on me, trying to curse me. Bro, fuck y'all niggas, man. I'm not bothering you. Why the fuck you doing that to me? Who the fuck are you? right? And you know, God knows what's going on. And no matter how tough you think you are, no matter how badass or what you think you are, at the end of the day, you nothing but a failure, nigga. You failed. Look at me, I'm breathing. You failed. Stupid. That means you failed. The fact that I'm sitting here telling you you failed means you failed. How do you feel about yourself, man? Huh? Did you think you see the day where I be talking about you like this? Any of y'all niggas? Y'all niggas tried to kill me, and you got the nerve to think that I'm gonna forgive you. Or, yeah, I'm gonna say sorry. You're not gonna say shit. You don't exist to me no more. None of y'all niggas exist to me no more. Mm-hmm. You understand? That's exactly what the fuck it is. You know, the minute you did that to me, y'all died, man. To me, y'all died the minute y'all killed the nigga that loved y'all, man. Y'all did him dirty. Mm-hmm. Me, I'ma just tell his story. So all these people, aunts, uncles, whatever the fuck, cousins, whoever played a part in this shit, whoever took money to control and manipulate my life or try to eliminate me from this place, all of you will pay for what you've done. I promise you. That's a promise. Right? I don't break my promises. So, this is my family, right? To the other people, you know, the ones that I don't know about, you know, I don't really care, right, to know about you. Just know that, you know, the fact that you're doing something like this is not a good look on your soul, right? It's not a good look on your soul, buddy. You know, y'all niggas should be helping. Y'all niggas should be learning. Find out what the fuck you are, right? But you want to attack and try to steal. I'm gonna rob him. You're not robbing shit. Shut the fuck up, man. Why don't you learn? Why don't you learn some shit, nigga? Why don't you go get a fucking job, bum ass niggas? All y'all bum ass niggas. Go get a fucking job, man. All you know how to do is wake up and do spell work. The fuck? Who does that? What kind of human being does that? But this is the people. These is the people who I was fucking growing up with, man. Who threw me out at 15. So since 15, I've been on my own. I basically made myself a man. I had no choice. They threw me out there to die, right? Fuck him, let him die, right? The same thing they said when they let me go play on the fire escape. Hey man, go play on the fire escape. That's the best place for you to play, right? With no supervision. What do you think is gonna happen? I fell off the fire escape, right? But they changed the story. Nah, he jumped. I didn't jump, nigga. I fell. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was two. I fell off the fire escape, but they won't tell you that. They'll tell you he thought he was Superman and he jumped. Right? He did it himself. The 2-year-old, he did it himself. That's the story that they told the world. They won't tell the world that I fell. I fell. I was playing on the fire escape and I fell off the fire escape. I was 2. Fuck did I know, right? My parents didn't watch me. Right? But they don't want the world to know that version, the real version. They don't want the world to know that she wanted me to die. She was mad when I got resurrected. She was mad when the doctors brought me back. She won't tell y'all that though. She won't tell y'all that part. So, this is actively happening, right? I was attacked this past Friday. I gave y'all the story, right? And, you know, it was intense. But nonetheless, you know, I unlocked another ability. Thank you, right? I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Keep it coming. I don't care, right? My mind is dumb strong. Like, it doesn't, like, none of this shit matters to me no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me trying to make it in this world, bro, it makes no sense. Right? So understand, I'm just gonna follow my path, my journey, and go wherever the fuck it takes me. Right? the place I want to be leveled up in is reality. Right? Reality, which is why I'm so strong in the spirit world, because I spend all my time over there. You know, I do everything over there. Over there, there's no such thing as money. There's no such thing as clothes. There's no such thing as apartments, right? There's no such thing as rooms. There's no such thing as none of this. Over there, you could just be, you know? So I like it over there. I really like it over there, right? And I want to show you guys, the door. The door I was telling y'all about. I told y'all about the door, right? I want to show y'all the door and how to get there. It's a beautiful place. It really is a beautiful place, man. And unconditional love feels better than any drug you've ever had in your life. You could take all the drugs in the world and you will not come, you won't even come this close to what unconditional love feels like, bro. And that's as real as I can say, bro. Because when I got that feeling, bro, that should change me. That should change me, man, completely, bro. Holy shit, bro. I want to feel that again. What I gotta do? What I gotta do, man? Because I want to, you know what I'm saying? And everything y'all see me doing is what I gotta do. Right? So God said, nigga, do what makes you happy. Do everything you ever dreamt of. So, I do what I can with what I have, right? So I'm doing what I like to do, being creative in different ways with what I have available. You know what I'm saying? And I'm having fun. At the end of the day, I'm having a fucking blast, right? I'm having negative experiences too. It's not like I'm just having a blast. Like, I've been celebrating finding God for almost 2 years now. Right? So you can say I've been dancing every fucking weekend, bro. I dance all the time, man. For 2 years now, I'm celebrating finding God. It's a celebration. But it's also, a lot of devastation. So you find out about all the fake shit, all the fake people, the fact that we robots. There's other worlds, there's other realms, there's other beings, there's, people don't love you, people hate you. Like, bro, it's a lot to deal with. You gotta have balance. Right? You gotta be able to take all this negative and then go, fuck, man, that's a lot to deal with, bro. I don't got no positive over here, right? I got all this negative, bro. Another attempt, right? And I'm trying to make myself happy, right? So I gotta find a way to make myself happy to bring it up and go, all right, we good, we Gucci. So this is what I do. And this is how you gotta maneuver in life, because it'll drive you nuts. Life will drive you nuts, bro, especially if you got people attacking you, You're gonna believe that you wanna do these things, and it's not really what you wanna do, it's just what they're making you feel. So you gotta learn how to fucking block those bitches out. Get them the fuck out of here. I don't want it. Get it out of here. Right? So I've been backstabbed, betrayed by many people. But pretty much everybody I knew. Even the people I treated good, right? Turned it back on me. So it was really, really devastating at one point in time. Like once like how you lose your best friend, it becomes very hard to find another one, right? So that's how I felt. Like I lost the only person in the world that I thought would always be there for me, right? So once I lost that person, I kind of like gave up on everybody else immediately, right? So after that, it was like, oh, you betrayed me too? Wow, nice, right? Oh, you betrayed me too? Good job, buddy, right? Oh, shit, you too? Wow, bro, I'm not even surprised. That's, I saw that one coming, you feel me? And that's how, that's how I maneuver now. Like, oh, shit, you betrayed me? All right, bro, whatever, don't say shit to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just keep it moving. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So, this is why you see me just chilling. Like, niggas think that I'm out here chasing pussy, and I ain't got some nigga. I'm chasing God. Nigga. I ain't chasing nothing else, right? I'm chasing God, bro. That's what I'm doing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If God finds it in his heart to bring me a woman, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm all for it. But I'm tired of the games. I'm tired of the chicken heads that's out here. I'm tired of the fucking birds. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all y'all is birds. You feel me? Like fake ass birds. So, why would I sit here and keep trying to find something when, there's really only one other one out there? There's only one. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'll know when I meet that person, I'll know. Because God works in His ways, right? And God's not gonna make us waste our time. So, and I'm fully prepared to do it alone. Like I told God, bro, I ain't got time for this shit. Like I ain't got time for this shit. Bro. Let me keep going. But there's rules, right? And some things require two people. So I'm gonna do my best to break those rules. The same way y'all niggas cheat, I'm gonna cheat too, bitch. Right? I'm gonna find a way to unlock my shit fully without nobody else. Right? Unless I find somebody as dedicated as me, which is rare. That's very rare. Like in this world, there's nobody like that. Right? It's very difficult to find people that way. So, what else I gotta say to y'all, man? I think I went through a lot of shit, man. Listen, I ain't gonna stay on no more, man. So I gave y'all some information. I gave y'all some of my life. I gave y'all what I feel is sufficient for this life, right? So I love y'all niggas, man. You hear me? The people that did me dirty, bro. Like y'all could look, do me a favor, right? Go about your life and ask God. Tell God you're sorry. All right. I don't need to hear nothing. I don't need to hear it. I forgave you already. Right? You have been forgiven. God told me I can forgive and I can never talk to you again if that's what I choose to do. So understand that's my choice. I already made my choice. And y'all know how I am when I make my decisions. So with that said, I forgive all of you. Right? And that's it. I don't need to hear nothing. I don't need to see you. I don't need to know nothing about you. Right? You cease to exist in my world. So y'all should know that, right? And yeah, I think that's all I got for this episode, man. I fucking love y'all niggas, man. I'm gonna holler at y'all.